What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurt Yo, and today I've got a pretty early video. I'm recording this at just gone 3 o'clock in the morning because I woke up early for work and I thought, no point going back to sleep, why not do a video? As you can tell by facial experience, if I'm doing this video it means I haven't had time elsewhere. I'll be editing this before I hopefully record a newer version, but if you've seen this then too bad. But what is going on, everyone? Sorry if I'm a little, not loud, I suppose the word is. I am unfortunately doing this in the middle of the night, so of course I'm not going to be the loudest person of all. But today we are reviewing the first game week, what went right, what went wrong, and just everything about it. So I'll start with the results. Now, there were shocks everywhere for me. You look at the fact that Arsenal didn't win, Chelsea didn't win, Leicester won so convincingly, Everton didn't pick up any points, Villa scraped through. The only one thing I got right was Newcastle 2-2, which is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I also got the City result correct as well. But to be honest, it was a very surprising week, and that has led to I thought it was a good team, and I'm 3 points below average already. And look at the leagues and everything, I'm not doing that well. And if you look at the head-to-head, I lost out, and I lost out because this whole last match it was on Silva, which he had as his captain. So I was hoping Silva wouldn't pick up any points, but he did, and that has left me in this predicament. And I think he was always going to be in top of me, unfortunately, unless Silva got literally 0 points. So that is unfortunate. But today we've got to look at my team, analyse it and think, where did it go wrong and how can it improve? Because a lot of you said it's got many flaws. I did stick with it, and there were a few things I was aggravated by.
If you can get yourself
the fact that I brought Koscielny in over Zabaleta or Company, who scored a goal, and also Cresswell, who got a clean sheet, was one of the things I thought missed opportunity. But in the future game weeks, I think they'll work out. I did make a few good choices though. Looking at it, I think Jordan Ibe did start the match. Whether he will continue to play is a big question, because you look at Liverpool's team, you look at their midfields. Now, I played along with Coutinho, Henderson and Lallana, and also Milner, those 5 playing. Cannon, Firmino coming on. You also got Markovic to play. Who will Firmino come on for? Everyone's going to pick out Ibe. That leaves you with no wide player, but also you'd think maybe Lallana would move out wide, which could be the obvious choice. But for now, I think it's a good choice because I will be playing, and hopefully, maybe Lallana will be coming off, and we'll give Ibe more playing time. Another thing is that luckily, I've checked my team, and luckily I put Guzan in goal. Don't really remember why, but that was the only real good choice I made in this whole entire game week. Guzan coming in, as I saw him, playing more of a clean sheet game and easier game, even with the lack of skill Aston Villa have, with Ron Vlaar, Delph and Benteke all gone. And that proved to be right, as Cech did okay and Courtois got sent off. And the ironic thing is that it didn't hinder many people, because you look at this team, the highest points in the league, he had Courtois in goal, but he plays triple captain card on Yaya Toure. Company as well did okay, with 14 points without anything being boosted. Yaya Toure had 16. He had everyone pretty much on extra points except Sanchez, which is strange choice for game week 1, and I'm not sure whether Aguero actually played. To be honest, I will check that now for you, and we can see he did play, so that's really unfortunate, because I suppose if you had to have Jerome, Costa and Dini, then you could have got another player subbed in. There were some disappointing things. I think Silva could have got a goal, but either way that was not going to helped me point wise in the head to head. Also, Cameron Jerome had a disallowed goal, Overhead kick shouldn't have been disallowed. It was very controversial. I don't think it should have been disallowed at all. I think it was a poor decision from the referee and the lines people and the officials at the game, and I think that would have given me the points there. Jerome would have scored. Also, Costa was, I wouldn't say poor, but you know, a deflected own goal and a goal from Oscar, I think, which was accidental goal, I suppose. Equals very meagre Chelsea performance. And I'm not quite sure how Eden Hazard has, oh, he's got no captain, never mind. We look at our transfers. We look who performed, who didn't. Well, for that we are going to go on the transfers, and I saw a video from Spencer FC saying, oh, Payet is better than Hazard, and that's a huge statement. But he did play very well, Payet. I can't actually see him on there, to be honest. Let me look. There he is, 6 points. He played very well. You know, he's a workhorse. You know, you compared Ozil to Payet, and the fact that Payet works around the pitch, whereas Ozil's, you know, very lose the ball, will walk back, you know, until he gets the ball again. And that was highlighted. But looking at the game weeks, big games, Man City versus Chelsea. That leads me to think, is Ivanovic going to be a good choice? Because that could be another game where they're not picking up clean sheet. And for me, I think, you know, as much as it's a risk, I am going to waste my one choice on looking at Liverpool players. Now, Gomez started. I'm not sure if he will continue to start. Because left back wise, they have Jose Enrique and they have Moreno. Don't know why Joe Gomez actually started. Did okay though, got an assist, got the clean sheet, which is not a bad choice. Will he start again though? It's not a risk to be had. And that leads me to my next choice, which is Ivanovic. Who should I bring in? Because Klein, of course, you know, Klein and Skirtle, I did say there are risks, and they've played very well. Bournemouth is their opposition this game week, and you think, you know, they could easily have a chance of getting a clean sheet here. And it's something definitely to look at. However, I'm also going to look at the midfield and look at Crystal Palace's Johan Cabaye. 10 points on 6.5. Look at that and think it was a good choice. And also, great news, Silva started centrally. Just thought I'd get that off my chest. I was thinking maybe Cabaye for Sigurdsson this game week, as Swansea have Newcastle and Crystal Palace have Arsenal, and I think that's sort of counteracting myself. But I'm going to go with a Liverpool player coming in at the back. I think Jonas Olsen does need to come out. The big question is whether Joe Gomez will play. If Joe Gomez can play, then you know, definitely I'll be replacing Olsen. But I need to see, that's the decision I've got, because if he does play, then that could be another clean sheet for cheap. And it's whether I take the risk of having Joe Gomez in here, wasting my one free transfer on it. I'm not going to be, you know, so crazy with my point spending, having, you know, wasting points and points, getting free transfers each game week, and wasting like -8 points and everything. Which I'm wondering, it is still -4 points. Yeah, I'm not going to play my wild card one of the first games of the season as well. Look at that, there's no real other team I can pick out that would have a £0.5 million defender that's going to come in. So I'm going to waste my one transfer on bringing a third Liverpool player, and that's going to be Joe Gomez. I'm going to take the risk. It's a huge risk, I know, but if it pays off in my favour, then this could be a massive opportunity for me. And anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you've liked this video, remember to leave a like. Also, I'll do my predictions quickly for next game week. United win, Everton win, Spurs win, Norwich win, Swansea draw with Newcastle, West Brom win, West Ham win, Arsenal win, draw between City and Chelsea, and Liverpool win. I'll do that in more depth on the predict video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, leave a like, let me think in the comments down below, and subscribe. If you want to keep up to date to my channel, thank you for all the positive feedback on the videos. I'll be releasing a video about the schedule of my channel in the next couple of days. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.